quarterback Alabama's with us from SEC Media Days in Atlanta. And Bryce, you've done a lot of stuff at Alabama, but this is your first trip to SEC Media Days. So which is more difficult, Georgia's pass rush or 17,000 interviews?
I'll go with the pass rush. The interviews have been fun. Gotten some cool questions too. It's cool to be here with Will and Battle too, so I've enjoyed it.
What's the biggest difference, Bryce, for you in the player and the person between this July and then last July?
Yeah, I think there's just been a big emphasis on leadership for me, making sure that as a team we're all on the right page, we're doing the right things. Having a little bit more experience, trying to be able to share that with my teammates, the younger guys, and bringing it up and being a role model to those guys. So the leadership and making sure we're doing the right things, that's something that I really pride myself in this offseason and something that I'm looking forward to continuing to improve.
We had one of your Heisman brethren on yesterday, works for us now, Tim Tebow, said that your acting at the Nissan Heisman house was like your play on the field. It's calm and it's poised. How would you describe your acting ability?
I think it's in progress, but it was a lot of fun. There was a lot of guys at the shoot, so a lot of guys that I knew, some people that I got to meet for the first time, but all the guys that won the award, all the crew, everyone involved was really nice. It was really cool to kind of share that event, and that was something that was really fun for me. So I definitely appreciate the compliment from him. And I might have a little bit more work to do on that, but I had a good time.
So what was it like for you being around all of those college football legends?
It was super humbling. Again, just being around those guys that have had such amazing collegiate careers, and then a lot of them having the success they've had beyond college. It means a lot. So I tried to pick their brains a little bit, talk a little ball, but also keep it light. And even with that, they've given me a lot of great advice. They've told me how they could always be a resource for me, and they didn't have to do that. And for them to be able to do that and to embrace me into the Heisman fraternity, it definitely means a lot for me.
If you would share maybe with one of the players, former players, and some advice they gave you as you picked their brains of how to go about this next season.
Yeah, I think really everyone kind of had that same advice to make sure that the main thing remains the main thing. And I can definitely tell it's good advice because that's what I get from coach and everyone in the facility nowadays is making sure that football comes first. From the outside looking in, it can feel like there's a lot of things going on outside of football. But I think everyone making sure that the urgency stays in getting better for the team and us having team success. Everyone kind of echoed that same sentiment. And for me, that's been something that's really big, making sure that football is what I'm focused on. And, when stuff goes well there, everything else will take care of itself. And everyone kind of echoed that sentiment for me.
What has driven you this offseason?
Really, it's just been a lot about us not finishing what we wanted to. We came close, of course, to our goal last year, but ultimately we fell short. And, that hurt. That hurt me a lot individually, hurt us a lot as a team. So it's been pretty easy to be motivated. We still have that sting, that bad feeling that we carry into this season. And that's something that us as a collective, we never want to feel again. So it's been really easy knowing that, we failed last year, trying to push and correct the things we feel like we can do better and just improve overall. Me as an individual, us as a team, to make sure we can put ourselves in the best circumstances to where we don't have to feel that pain again.
Bryce, we spoke with numerous quarterbacks who have played for Coach Saban at Alabama. They have their own description of what that experience is like. What's your experience with Coach Saban?
Yeah, everyone sees Coach Saban, and you watch the videos of him being passionate, yelling, and you may see what he says in the media, but what people don't understand is how much he cares about us as players. Being around him each and every day, seeing the approach he takes, and him showing how much he cares about us throughout the season. It gets long, it gets tough, but he's there to make it light, crack a joke when you need to, and also he's a coach that'll do anything to make sure that we're in the best positions to succeed. So I think just knowing how much he cares about us and what he's willing to do for us to be successful and how much that means to him, it makes you want to play for him all the more.
And I've heard that from several players. His sense of humor is underrated. You don't see it a lot when it's on during the broadcast, but off the field, he tends to make the players laugh quite a bit behind the scenes when he's not coaching them up. And and he brings in talent, because Alabama, maybe more than most schools in the country, send wide receivers to the NFL. They did so again. But you bring in Jermaine Burton from Georgia, Jahmyr Gibbs from Georgia Tech, who could be a weapon out of the backfield. How do you go about building chemistry when you have new receivers and new running backs and everybody coming in?
Yeah, it's definitely a process, but with Jermaine Burton, like you said, coming in, and Jahmyr coming in, it really helps with them being the guys that they are. They're guys that are extremely hardworking, really receptive to new information, and they came in with a very professional mindset. Those are guys that came in willing to work, wanting to learn, wanting to become acclimated. And it comes with reps. Yeah, you know, you develop timing over time and over the course of the off season and through camp. But this process so far has been really good. I've had a lot of fun, and those guys, again, their approach to it and their willingness to learn and for us to both grow together, that's what made it so easy for me.
Look, you're a Heisman-winning quarterback at Alabama. I'd imagine NIL deals aren't hard to find. Have you done the quarterback takes care of the offensive line gift yet?
Yeah, I've throughout all of last year, it was definitely probably my favorite thing that I've gotten to do was, you know, every day during the week we go out and, you know, we go out to a steakhouse and have dinner, and that's definitely a tradition that I'm excited to keep pushing forward through this year. But that was really fun for me. Hopefully, you know, obviously with them getting a meal, that's fun. But for me, it was just great to be able to connect with them, especially throughout the year. So much goes by, and just to be able to sit down and us to be able to go out every week, just talk and chill. And the guys up front, those are my guys. Like obviously on the field, it's a really important bond, and there has to be a lot of chemistry. But off the field, I'm really cool with all the guys up front. Those are my dudes. So being able to just chill with them was definitely fun for me.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.